Wow. This thing is over. This thing is over. Who else doesn't see? If you still can't see that this thing is over, I don't know what to tell you. It's over, fellas. It's over. It's done. It's dusted. Hey, what's up, chat? How you doing? Howdy, howdy. I hope your week is flowing on so good and you're having a nice week over there. Welcome to the show. Welcome to our live stream. This is a reaction video. Of course, if you're joining, you know the drill. Smash that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't done that. Okay. Confirm, actually confirm if you have subscribed. Yeah. Almost 7.2. We are moving so good. Anyway, karibu sana to the show. Let me see who's in the house. I see you, Quick Fast Juni. I see you, Retired Life Journey, Melanie, Monty. I see you, Anthony Souza, Eva Miller, Elan Girl, Hamida, who else? Delims, the Enchet, okay, actress. What is this? Enchanted. Oh, enchanted. Oh, okay. That thing is really it's really hard for me to read. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I wonder was that final straw. Anonymous, what's up? Delims, I see you. And Casey Gano, I see you. Simon, Wagwan, hi. Anyway, karibu to the show. I don't know if you watched the video from Roro. Have you watched the video from Rocio? I mean, fellas, it's over. Look, this thing is over. It's over. All right? It's done. It's dusted. It's over. Completely done. Okay, I listened to that video, but towards the end, Rocio was kind of confirming that she's not going back. Like she said that she's not. Many times over the years and years, she's been traveling and coming back to Argentina with a mind that she's leaving. Anytime she comes back to Argentina, she has this thing in mind that, okay, after all, I'm leaving. So she couldn't invest, she couldn't do stuff in Argentina because she knew she's going to leave anytime soon. But this time round, she's here to stay. Look, it's over, all right? If you're still thinking that Rosie is going to come back to the village, now I agree, it's over. She's not. Trust me. I saw people arguing in the comment section there. I don't know who are these people. They were saying, Rocio, are you trying to tell us that now you're not going back to the village? I was about to, I was like, what's wrong with you people? What's wrong? Can't you even read between the lines? She's saying, no, I'm not. Look, for example, these comments here. For example, check these comments. If I expand for you. This person was asking, I don't know if I can get it on the screen, like bigger. Rona, yeah, you can say this. This someone saying, Cabrera, are you trying to tell us you are not going back to Nyabohanse? Because you seem to be giving a lot of reasons and excuses not to go back. Remember, there is a child involved. I don't know what this person wanted Rocio really to say. But at least I saw my guy, Hamisi here. Hamisi replying and saying, sometimes you don't have to be told everything. You can easily connect dots. I'm sorry, Hamisi, but this person could not even connect the dots. Rocio is completely telling you that she's done. She's not going back to the village. She's been here. She's been doing all this over and over the years. Actually, if I quote Rocio, she said she thought that the grass was greener on the other side. That's what she thought. The grass will be greener on the other side. But she found out it's not what she thought. Grass is not greener on the other side. It's not. It's not what she thought. Why should I talk much? Let me bring the receipt. I mean, let me bring the receipt. Why not? I thought grass was green on the other side, but it's not. Let's start from there before we come to the plans, big plans.
Last year we came here because I gave birth here and I wanted to be here, but I knew that I was leaving quite soon also, And I always come to Argentina with this idea of living again, like where do I want to go next? And even though there is a part of me that is also, she knows she's leaving again, I feel like this time I felt cold by.
Now, you listen to that. All the time she's been coming to Argentina with a mind that she's going to leave anytime soon. But even though she know that she might leave, but this time around she feel cold about it. She's going to be here for the good time and now settle here, invest here, be here for good. Wow. Yeah, she surprised me by when I listened to her actually saying, I thought grass was greener on the other side. Turns out it's not. I was like, oh, okay, here we go. Oh, here we go, Rocio. And she said, I've been chasing even hot water. I lived in the villa for 2 years with no hot water. Now it's time for me to make that dream happen. I can't now live without hot water anymore. And she's going to build her own house. It's over, Flo. It's over, bruh. Like, Marwa, please, it's over. Trust me. It's over.
This place to be here and to work on these dreams of mine, like my music, for example. I feel the call to do it here. I felt the call also to connect once again with my roots.
Yeah. That's what I thought. She's been on the run. She's been on the road for so long. And now she thinks it's a better time. She goes back home and reconnect with the roots. Back to her roots. Okay? Like, no more outside. No more jumping up and down. And now, realizing that grass ain't greener in Nyabohanse, it's time for her to plant her own grass. Hey, this is done and dusted. Like, it's over.
My own music as well, from the music that we have here, from our rhythms, from our Latin music. And I find it quite special, I've always wanted to escape from this place, and now I feel called to be here, and it feels nice.
Yeah, that's what's up. Over the year, she been feeling to escape from that place. Of course, even Marwa didn't find here. She was in Mexico. Over those years, she never had that feeling of coming back and living in Argentina. But now she's feeling that like now, and it's time. I'm retired. Officially retired from the streets. Now back to home. There's no hot water in the villa. I chased that for 2 years. And now that dream is not going to be a dream anymore. I'm going to make it happen here. Oh, yes.
It feels very, very nice. There's a lot of things that I don't like about Argentina, but like I was born here, it's easy to deal with, kind of. But yeah, I feel quite good about this, and it brings me kind of like it's opening my heart, to it, because once again, like, I've always wanted to escape from here.
Yeah. Are you guys listening to Rocio? Because I guess you're not. Are you really listening to her? Are you hearing what she's saying? I don't care what is Marwa going to premiere today. I don't know what he's going to talk about today. That's none of my business today, because I guess this is all I needed to know. We've been asking ourselves: is Rocio going back to the villa? Is she planning to go back to Kenya? Until today, now I can confirm to you fellas that she's not. She is not. She's here to build her life. And she's been escaping. She's been having the idea of escaping for all that time, for the years. But now she's back here for good. Like never before.
I always thought the grass is greener somewhere else. But now
Oh yeah. No, I think I should play that again in a slow motion. That I know Marwa is going to watch this after the show. Let me take a moment to appreciate Monty. Monty Startford. Oh, okay. Monty Startford. I appreciate that. Back to the streets. Snake Eyes got better services. Thank you, man. Thank you for that super slap. I appreciate that big time. Okay, I want you to listen to Rocio in a very slow motion, telling you she thought grass was greener on the other side. But now she realized that actually there's nothing better on the other side. So at least she come back here and build her own dream. I mean, bro, listen, says, I know you're going to watch this. Maybe actually you're not even watching your own video. You're watching mine. So listen to this that Rosie's telling you.
And it brings me kind of like, it's open in my heart, you know?
Yeah.
Because once again, like I've always wanted to escape from here.
Yeah.
I always thought the grass is greener somewhere else. But
Damn, bro. You thought grass was greener somewhere else, but you found out it was hay already. You found out it was brown. The grass was not greener no more. So the hardest reality hit you. And now it's back.
now I have a different vision about my country and my people and my culture and some.
Yeah. Rocio, I'm glad that you had to put this. I'm glad that you had to open up and tell us about that, because now we've been speculating. Oh, Rocio, are you coming? Are you coming back? Are you coming back? Are you having plans? Okay. I've been really thinking that you're coming. I mean, anytime soon. But now you're telling me that, or you're saying that today. What I have to do maybe is to sip some water, and if I have some popcorn, hey, can somebody give me some popcorn here? We thought, no. She thought grass was greener in Nyabohanse. No. You have to repeat. You have to repeat, Rocio, because why not?
Wanted to escape from here because once again, like I've always wanted to escape from here. I always thought the grass is greener somewhere else, but now I have a different vision about my country.
Yeah, you always thought that the grass was green on the other side, but now you found out it wasn't. Now you have a different vision of your country, of Argentina. Now it's about time you come here and settle and see if you can have something here for yourself, which is a good thing. Wow. Yeah, Gracie, I agree with you. You're saying no one wants to be in an unhappy relationship. Correct. Nobody. Mm-mm. Not even me. Because yeah, she's been chasing hot water for 2 years and all that, but realized that it's not happening. So, Sarah is saying, Sarah, how are you saying? I'm just happy that she left. She was not happy. I'm really hoping that she will be happy here, and she can make her own grass be greener, or greener grass here, because yeah. Let me bring now to the normal speed.
And my people and my culture and something that I noticed traveling is like literally Latins, yes, all Latin America together, but Argentina, we are tremendously effective.
So it's now that you're realizing how Argentina is great after hitting rock bottom. Okay, I can say people make mistakes. I don't know if you really knew what you was getting yourself into, or you didn't know, but whatever it is, it's good that now you're realizing that okay, it's like I've been running from this life, and it's not bad. It's not that bad at all. After all, it wasn't that bad. But now that you've realized it, what are the plans? Okay, I'll be playing from down to coming up. So don't worry. This is how I'm gonna do this. Points. I'm not here to tire you. Just points. Start from there. Sorry. In the meantime, guys, smash that like button for me, kindly, and thank you.
And it's also a small place, so yeah, I know some of you are wondering, like, why am I staying here? And I don't rent a place for me and Maisha while I'm here. And the thing is, this place is quiet enough and comfortable for one.
So that is where the bigger picture come from. A lot of people were wondering why I'm not renting my own space for me and Maisha. And yeah, but now this place is good for now, but there are plans underway to build her own space for herself. Yeah.
For one or maybe just a couple. For myself and a baby is getting a little smaller, yes. But I have a big project coming. So that's why I'm using mommy and daddy.
Do you get the point? Do you get the point? Okay, I can see a very good question here from a subscriber called, let me not pronounce the name. Hi, you're saying, hi JT, do you think the subscribers are going to support her if she stays in Argentina? That is where the whole, that is where the bigger puzzle comes in, and I'm not really sure, but I'm trying to understand that not everyone actually is mad that she left. I believe that most people, most subscribers, they're happy for her. I believe that most subscribers are actually happy for her, that she left and now she's happy. Or what do you think? Let me do this. Let me refresh this in a minute. Hold on and subscribe. All right. Okay, here I am. Okay, so this is the point. This is what I was trying to say. I really think, yes, there are subscribers that are thinking logically, that they have their own minds and they can think. And they can see that Rocio, when she was there in Argentina, no, in Africa, she wasn't really living a good life or whatever. And now that she had a baby here with this guy, and they can see what is MARWA focusing so much on. I mean, do you really think everyone else who's watching MARWA, they really agree with everything he does? Just that most of them don't have the courage to tell him that, hey, look, we think this is bullshit and we think this is okay. All right? So I really think that it cannot happen that 100% of those subscribers, they will abandon her. Oh, why did you move from the village? No, forget about the notorious like Janet Harris and the Judy Moore. Those notorious foot soldiers, they act like they're MARWA's wives. Actually, someone like Janet Harris thinks that she's more important to MARWA than even the wife. Forget about those people. I'm talking about some real subscribers who really watch things and they can think on their own. They're going to support. That is one thing I'm sure of. Because look, for example, let me give you a very good example. Someone like a boy like Mosabi, all right? A boy like Mosabi, a boy like Max. Those guys who left MARWA's camp in one reason or the other. And when they came to my show, all right? When they came to my show, most people thought that, or someone like Mosabi, oh, how did you go to JT podcast? How did you go to do an interview with him? You are done. It's over. But are you aware that that guy is doing his project? And most probably he could even do that when he was in MARWA's. And do you know that most people who are actually supporting him are Team MARWA because they really looked at him as him. When he was working there, they knew him as a hardworking guy and they saw how he was doing his stuff. Someone like Max, someone like Mosabi. So the same subscribers who knew him for who he was, they're there for him. They're supporting him. All right? That's the same case that will going to happen with Rocio. Forget about people that, oh, MARWA is going to say now because that woman has just jumped and she's not coming. Forget about her. No, it doesn't happen like that. Trust me. Trust me, it doesn't happen like that. The subscribers who are watching and they've been looking at Rocio struggling in that villa, and right now that she's here, I mean, she might be a gold digger according to other people, but there are people who develop that love, just genuine love with her, and they are ready to support her. If today she started her bigger project that she's announcing here, be sure that the people who will be supporting 100%. I don't really... Okay, I told you about the Janet Harris. Forget about those people. The notorious foot soldiers. Forget about them. They are people who will be there for her. Oh, don't you really think that she's getting enough support right now? Anyway, listen to this.
For one, or maybe just a couple. For myself and a baby, it's getting a little smaller, yes. But I have a big project coming. So that's why I'm using mommy and daddy to save the rent, the money that I will be spending on a rental here, and being able just to keep gardening for a big project that I think I will be able to accomplish in a couple of months. So,
do you hear that? So instead of her going out there in Mar del Plata or whatever to rent her own space for her and Maisha, she thinks it's good that she minimize that cost and live here with the parents, while the plans to start her own project that she is going to accomplish in a couple of months. I'm not really sure that... actually, I think that time that Rocio was in Africa, all this time that she's been here in Africa, in the village, she's been having a project that maybe Maro has no idea about. That is something I'm trying to think, because where does she get all that confidence? There must be a project that Rocio has been building slowly while she was in Africa. All that time they were collecting money, building Villa 19 and all those kind of things. She must have bagged a lot of money and sent to Argentina. And when they accomplished, she called the parents to come and pick her from the village to go back now to live the life. That is something I'm trying to think. I don't know. It might be true. So you just need to wait and see. She's saying in a couple of months, she's going to complete that project. So right now, she doesn't want to move out. So that project probably is a house she's building for herself. So when she moves out, she's going to her own place. And that's why she says she's here this time around. She's not thinking about going out or going wherever. She's here for a good time. She thought grass was greener on the other side. You see, that is the point that excites me the most. I thought grass was green on the other side. But I found it's opposite. Let me give a whip to Yvette Kinchkin. JT really loving this female. Get that, Yvette. Anyway, see, let me tell you something. It's not like I'm really loving her. I've never liked her, Rocio, for how she's been acting towards my fellow Africans. I never liked her. But as a human, look, nobody wants to live somewhere where you're not comfortable. You won't force nobody to stay somewhere where they don't feel like that it's life for them. So however much you want to pin Rocio, go back to Africa, go live with your husband or whatever. Bro, it's he who wears the shoe, not where the shoe pinches the most, right? I mean, who feels it, knows it. That's how they say. So unless you're in that shoes, you will never understand. You may see, oh, that is a big villa, you have horses, you have that. But what else do you think she doesn't have? Maybe. It's only her who know. When they met, we were not there. So we were just flowing with the vibe. If today she come and say, yes, I'm going back, we will say, okay, Rocio is going back. If she say no, that's what's up. Because this life is personal, bro. Never live a life to please people. If you're not feeling it, Rocio, just get out, go do your thing. But let's see how it goes.
So it's a huge difference. So that's why I'm not renting a place. Maybe if the situation would be different, I would have been. And even if you ask me honestly, if I wouldn't have this place.
Simon asking, JT, do you know pesa yenye ilikata ticket za kutoka Argentina ilitoka kwa Brian's grandma? Yeah, I know that. He's asking, JT, do you know that the money that was used to purchase the tickets from here to Argentina came from Brian's grandma's project? Yes, I know. Remember, Rocio's number was outside there collecting donations or collecting funds for that Villa 19. And a lot of money she collected. Again, she was there with MARWA whenever he was going to that project, she was there making sure that all the funds come to the same pocket. So I really think during that time, there's a lot of things that she did, because remember, Maro convinced her to buy a piece of land. Do you really think she only had that money to just buy a piece of land in Nyabohanse, and now she was left with no money? No. After buying that piece of land, I really think she was left with some money. Or maybe that it was the residuals. She had a lot of money, and there's something that she was running in Argentina. That's one thing I want to believe. So now coming back to Argentina, without house, with malls all over the world, another strategy: collect enough funds, then a project is going to be complete in a few months. That's what she's saying. So you're saying, I feel as though she'll get in a penthouse suite in voting months, voting months, with Romina being Maisha's nanny. Just wait and see. She's smart and sophisticated. I really think she has a bigger plan. And I've been always telling you that she's smart. She might not be lucky, but she's smart. But I'm going to wait and see. MJ is saying, Maro subscribers are going to support Rocio 100% because in the premiere, we were 1,000 people watching, and like D and Mura rarely clock those numbers nowadays. And actually, if you were listening, if you were watching and following the charts, I guess there are charts down here. I can show you. I can even scroll those charts and see. People were saying nobody actually was against that. Nobody was against the idea of Rocio going to Argentina and building her own space, except this person who was asking a question here, asking Rocio, does it mean, are you trying to tell us that you're not coming back to Nyabohanse no more? This person is called Nana. Nana, I guess, I don't know. Nana was asking, Cabrera, are you trying to tell us you are not going back to Nyabohanse because you seem to be giving a lot of reasons and excuses not to go back? Remember, there is a child involved. And I could see a lot of people answering Nana and telling her, hey, listen up, relax, okay, relax. Rocio has a plan. And even somebody told her, Rocio is a single woman and can do what is best for her. Let her and Marwa decide what to do with their son. Just pray for peace. And I love the comment from my boy here, Hamisi. Hamisi said, sometimes you don't have to be told everything. You can easily connect the dots. And I agree. If up to this moment there's someone who cannot join the dots and connect and know what is going on, whatever then. Whatever. Hey, thank you so much. Today I'm seeing some really, really new names here. And I want to appreciate you guys. Hey again, thank you for your answer to my question. I appreciate that. Thank you. Big time. I appreciate that. I'm grateful. Let's go on.
Here, at my parents, maybe I wouldn't be here in Mar del Plata. Maybe I would be living somewhere else. But the truth also is I don't want to go through the bureaucracy or of renting a place here in Argentina.
I don't know if there's anyone who is smart enough to decode that message. Rocio is telling you it was possible for her to rent a space out there, here in Mar del Plata or whatever. But she's saying she doesn't want to go through the same process of renting a place. And she has a bigger project coming the way. So what do you guys think? Rocio has already built a house. Oh my God. Or she already purchased an apartment in Mar del Plata. You see something that now I'm realizing. It's highly possible that all that time she's been in Africa collecting money, she might have bought a place. Or she has something. I know she's not going back. Trust me. This thing is over. It's over. It was over a long time ago. It's just that she's just confirming today. But it was over a long time ago.
You want to rent a place and if you want to move into a new place, they will ask you for like 1 or 2 deposits, a month in advance, I don't know, a blood test for your grandma, your kidneys, and I don't know what else, and maybe just to get in, just to move into a new apartment or house or whatever.
All right. She's saying that is going to cost a lot, and more than $4,000 just to move in, and that is some money she can put in her project. Okay, Rocio. Today now I agree. Today I'm going to agree that you're smarter than D Mwango. 100%. Trust me, you're smarter than D Mwango 100%. Look, D Mwango abandoned her project in Kenya. All right? She abandoned her villa that she was building in the village to go and build Poland, whatever. And Rocio was in the village. She built nothing there. She was working on a project in Argentina. After that, I don't know if this makes her a gold digger. I don't know if this makes her an opportunist or whatever. But, bro, do you care? We wasn't there when they were meeting, so I don't care, okay? For me, it's just to see how it goes and make a reaction and flow with the vibe. If this makes you a gold digger, then so be it, Rocio. How many gold diggers do you have in these streets? A lot. You know? You just dig your gold, do your thing. Okay, after all, you have a son now. So nothing stresses you even the most. If Rocio hit today menopause, she has to worry about nothing because already she has a baby. What else scares Rocio? Nothing.
And and those 3,000 or 4,000 US are going to be very helpful in my projects. So that's why I am taking the opportunity to live with mommy and daddy. I have my own place.
MJ is saying, or maybe she has bought a property which she's going to renovate and the subs will pay for it. Actually, she said it's going to be complete in a few months. I don't know if you got that point. And instead of renting an apartment for $4,000 or something, that amount of money is going to help her in that same project that she's working on. A very smart woman. Yeah. A very smart person. I see where you're coming from, Rocio. I can see. I can see. So, there is something about those years that she suffered in Kenya. She never failed to touch on that or remind you that over the years that she been outside there, she been chasing the hot water and all that, but she couldn't get. Even 2 years. And now it's time for her to renovate this and get her own hot water. 2 years.
Week or this upcoming week, I am changing this, okay? Because I'm not sure, we are not really sure if the issue is that it's no hot water for my shower, like it's blocked, or the fact that it's very small, but I don't get enough hot water for my shower. I'm not able to finish a shower that the hot water ends.
So when she was talking about the hot water shenanigans, she remembered that, after all, I was in the villa for 2 years. I didn't have hot water. I've been out there. I've been out here living the life, but I've been trying to chase this hot water for so long, but I didn't have none. So I guess it's time I make my own. I prepare my own, which I liked, which I really like. Who cheated on who? I don't know if there's anyone who cheated on someone, but whatever happened there, I don't. I don't know what is going on. Who do you think cheated? Remember, Rocio never spent $1 at MARWA Villa. She didn't buy anything for the villa. She saved her money to invest in Argentina, her home, her country. And actually today, she's telling you that, for many years, I've been chasing this. I thought grass was green on the other side. I neglected. I never thought Argentina was any good. Until today now, I realized that I need to come back and reconnect. Actually, Argentina is way greater. I never thought about that. So it's time for me to come back and come to my roots and all that. I was like, oh, yes. There we go, Rodo. You're noticing that too late. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Go on.
Starts running cold water. So one of the things that I want in life the most, it makes me feel very successful to have an amazing shower. Amazing hot shower makes me feel great in life. Like I have everything I need.
One thing that I want the most that will make me feel so successful that I have accomplished a lot is a hot shower. And this hot shower, I've been chasing it for years and years. I never got it. I lived in the villa for 2 years. I never had hot water. So that is something I'm really, really looking for to accomplish. Rocio only wanted to get enough subs and donors. Now it's clear. Actually, thanks so Mzungu. But whatever the case is, I think the subscribers or the donors that she has right now, they will change her life. Or maybe she is already even do you really think she would be stupid enough to make such a move if she wasn't sure that the subscribers or the donors, they're going to stand on her side until she finish? For her to just move like that and announce that for now I'm focusing here, she know for sure that maybe even that project is done already. She just collecting a few funds to get her life started. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be hard for her. I know she calculated. She saw that, okay. Just like I told you, even the boys that left MARWA's camp to go work on themselves, you really think that they were abandoned by all those subscribers and the donors they had? No. Someone like Nico Buddha, even after MARWA coming out here and trashing him and saying all the dirty stuff about him, still there are people who believes in him. Still there are people who are standing on his side. Still there are people who are supporting him, just like always. So it's not that now because you just fell apart with Senso. It all depends with how smart you was in these streets before you made a move. But whichever, I think she's not in a bad state that much. Hi, Monty. Thank you so much for that. Again, I appreciate that. Thank you. You're saying MARWA toilet got more hot water than... You remind me about that time when they were testing hot water after fixing it for hours. They were trying to flush the toilet. Then the hot water will flush the toilet. And when they open the shower, the cold water will run. So I'll be like, okay, this is messy. Why is the cold water coming on the shower and the hot water is flushing the toilet? You remind me about that. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for the super slap.
One of the things I appreciate and I value the most is a good hot shower. So that's all I need to be peacefully settled in here. So I'm going to be changing these things. I already window shop for...
One thing that she wants the most and she been really, really looking for is a good hot water shower. And now that is something she will do. And speaking about that, she regretted all those years she lived there in the villa with no hot water. Clara is saying, yet you don't forget the cold oak soda with ice. I won't forget. I won't forget, actually. Who's this? Madam Parasite. Whatever you call yourself. Kathy, hi. Very proud of you. I appreciate that. Big time. Like, proud of you too, I'm really proud of you watching my video right now and supporting me. Appreciate that. Read through the small print. It will make sense on the sagas. It's fair to give praise where it is due. With all due respect of your support of Kenge, shed light on human traits. I guess. Okay, I understand that a lot of MARWA fanatics, they are not happy with the move that Rocio is doing, with what she's planning to do. They really want to see her with MARWA over there in the villa. I mean, I would really, really want to see MARWA living with his family and all that too. But if both of them are not happy, then it doesn't It doesn't make sense. We cannot really force her, okay, go live there. One thing is, maybe she never even liked him in the first place. She wanted something to do with, to go get something, then bounce. If she wanted to go and dig gold, then that is something she had in the mind from the very first beginning. So, sometimes I really think women have some advantages in this society. For her right now, she can play victim and be like, oh, I wasn't happy on that side. Grass wasn't greener, like she's saying now. But you may be surprised that she never even liked the idea of living with MARWA in the first place. She just looked at what MARWA can give her. Then she calculated, like, I'll be there for 2 to 3 years, and that would be enough for me to have bagged enough and bounce. Because, of course, what was she doing in Mexico? Singing in a nightclub. Was that really something you can say, okay, she moved from a good place, And she came to the villa, to her place here in Argentina. It wasn't that good, and they converted, they changed. So she saw the potential. And here comes the donors. So we might really say, okay, Rocio, go, Rocio, go, be happy. But do you know, maybe you might not know that is exactly what was her target from day one. She was like, okay, I'm going here. I'm going to get what I can scoop. I'm going to bite enough that I can chew for a whole lifetime. Then I bounce. So for someone to sit there and force her, no, go back to the villa, it's nonsensical. You don't know what was her plan. And again, her intention might be pure, but the guy in the village over there, he's programmed differently. Okay? He doesn't see things from Rocio's point of view. So we may be like, no, that guy is humble. That guy we think that guy is giving Rocio. What does she lack? If she wants a horse, that guy will get it for her. If she wants this, the man will get it for her. But we forget that there are things maybe that he wasn't doing for her, or he was doing that could make her less comfortable. So we just need to say, it's just the two people who know each other. All right? Just the two people who know each other. We don't. Okay? We don't. And the fact that they were together all that time, whenever they met, whatever they talked, whatever it was what their plan, it's none of our plan. It's none of our business. We just need to look at them and be like, okay. But hey, Donatus, projects are coming up. Are you going to spend your money or not? One thing I understand in these streets, once you master this game of manipulation, you become an expert enough that nobody can even detect that you're lying, you're playing victim, or you're being real. So if MARWA understand, like when MARWA, for example, will watch this video and hear what Rocio was talking about, how she thought grass was greener on the other side, only to realize it wasn't, and now her plans, her project that she's going to accomplish in a couple of months, and how she's going to move out of this place and rent the place and do her own things and stay in Argentina and enjoy the beauty that she's been running away from. That guy might activate a move that will shock you all. So you just need to hold on and see what is going to come. It's too early to sympathize on either Rocio or MARWA. It's too early to really believe any of them. Either of them can be good, can be evil. So actually, we don't even know. But the thing is, Rocio, you just made a move. Let's go with it. Or what is it?
A bigger one, which is very, very big. So we have to install it on the outside, which is actually safer as well because we use gas. This is gas. It's gas connection. And on the outside is going to be safer. Now that I'm thinking.
All right. Hey, there's someone called Edioka. Edoyaka. Okay, Edoyaka. I don't know if that is the correct pronunciation of your name. Edoyaka, 1111. Appreciate that, like big time. Like, thank you so much. That means a lot to me, and I appreciate your support. Say hello to. Are you Nigerian? Are you Nigerian? Because I think you sound more Nigerian. Can you say hello to Aisha Speed? He's in Nigeria today, celebrating 50 million subscribers. Sensor. I'm talking about 50 million, not 50,000. So I'm sure this video is going to piss MARWA off that much because Rocio is making it clear that indeed her plans are so bigger, she's not going back. and this is what she's going to do, and that and that. So I know that whenever MARWA will power on a camera to come live or make the next video, he will try so much to wash her hand or his hands and make Roro look like a user, a woman who was never serious with him, and the cycle repeats itself. But one thing I'm realizing right now is that whatever Mr. Cabrera was trying to say is true. I mean, it's sad, but it's true. Go listen to what Cabrera was saying. It's happening, bro. It's really happening. Why would Rocio, who want to live in Nyabohansi with MARWA, is planning to do a project here and live here and talking about to experience now whatever she's been running away from. Like she thought Argentina wasn't that good, but now she see that Argentina is actually the place she can come and sit and reconnect with the roots and go back home and stay for a good time. Cabrera, I now believe you, sir.
When we remove this, I will have this
lie. Sorry guys, can you please like the video for me?
kind of looking quite ugly. I will have to see how I manage. Maybe I also add something, these holes and things. So this is the most important thing that I need to do. Well, not this week. I need a couple of days to someone that is having, you know, when I open here, even dishes I can wash with hot water, and I have enough time to enjoy the hotness in the water while I wash the dishes, but not in the shower. That's because.
All right. While she was talking about the hot shower and the hot water here, she remembered, I guess, a memory of her hitting her so hard that, you know, girl, I've been out here and I've suffered enough. It's been a whole lifetime chasing this good life and doing that. But because I couldn't get it, it's time for me to give myself that good life. This hot shower, I even stayed in Nyabohansi for 2 years. I couldn't get it. So she has to do it for herself.
Because it's not enough capacity of the water. It's quite small for the water.
Now
so,
listen to her.
Yes, that's one of the things I want to do the most. I want to be able to have a peaceful shower with cold water. The weather here right now, we are in summer, but we have crazy weather. Like you can have literally 4 weathers in just one day. Like this is summer. It doesn't feel like summer, but at the same time, it's been one of the issues that I've always struggled with living here. I love this city, but I always.
All right. Where's that part? Oh yeah, the issues of hot water.
Escape to hotter places. That's why I really love living in hot areas. But even when I was living in hot areas, there was a lot of issues with hot water. So most of the places, just for the fact that it was hot place and it was very hot outside, the places to rent, they wouldn't offer hot water. So I was showering with cold water anyway. It was super hot, and the cold water was not something like will make you suffer or anything.
All right. Even those places, the hot places like Nyabohansi that people think is hot, still the idea of having a cold shower was not so good for her. All right. Okay. JC, what's up? You're saying, trust me, Rocio new move won't sit well with MARWA. MARWA hates competition, especially if money is involved. He won't like his subscribers donating money to Rocio. But unfortunately, as I said, she's going to get a few that will, but that is a fact. He will try either to divert the attention of these subscribers to focus on him, or he will say some horrible things that will make subscribers hesitate giving money to Rocio. That is one thing I'm sure about, because I can see how Rocio is trying to give. In this whole video, she was giving you a tour and telling you the project you need to work on, the hot water, the tables, the wardrobe, and this and that, painting the wall, replacing the furnitures with some good, fancy, classy ones, doing this and that, outside there, painting the walls, plastering and adding whatever. The grass that they planted with MARWA dried up, a sign of the relationship died. By the way, symbolically, The grass that Maro planted in Argentina, they left it to dry. So whenever Rocio came back, now she wanted to do her own things afresh. Maro, do you think that grass drying up was a sign that your relationship with her was over? Superstition people like Cabrera can say, yes, that grass drying up was a sign that this relationship is done.
But then I would miss a hot water for a long time. So it's been a couple of years, and there was not. I didn't have like hot shower in the villa neither.
You hear that? It's been a couple of years chasing this water. All right? It's been a long time chasing this water. I didn't even have hot water in the villa either. So it's time to make it happen here.
So it's been a couple of years, and there was not. I didn't have like hot shower in the villa neither for the 2 years that I was living there in Kenya.
Rocio, how can you do that? How can you say that slowly so that Maro subscribers can understand some of the challenges that you're trying to run away from? For how long?
I didn't have like hot shower in the villa neither for the 2 years that I was living there in Kenya neither.
For the 2 years that I've been living in Kenya, which I'm not going back either. Why could you not say that? Why could you not say that again? For the 2 years that I lived in the villa, I didn't have no hot water. And now that, she said one of the things that she really liked is having a very good, cozy hot water shower. It makes her feel successful. She's been chasing this for years. Even for the 2 years that she lived in the villa, she never had one. And it's not going to be something to worry about anymore. She's going to make it happen. So can you see your failures? Can you see your failures? Oh my God, that's so sad. It is, ain't it? Bringing up about having hot water for long showers in Argentina is being ungrateful for what she have, and now probably wants donations for her projects in Argentina and her travels. I don't know if she's being really ungrateful. I don't know if wanting a hot shower is being really ungrateful or maybe greedy. Or this is something that people... I love hot water too, okay? I can imagine right now showering in cold water, but unless I'm in the village. In the village, I adapt quick fast. If I come to a place where there's no hot water, I can shower with cold water. But I'm here in the city, I shower with hot water. In fact, very hot. Even in the sink where I wash dishes, it's hot water. So I can imagine being in the village or whatever you are, and you have to wash dishes with cold water, shower with cold water. Whenever it's raining or whatever, you have to do it because somebody just don't want to do it or to install it. But now, if you want that, why ask yourself, like, there are people who are enjoying that. Why it's not you? Why not you? I don't really think wanting to live a good life is being ungrateful or greedy. But anyway, I know Rocio really is out here looking for more and more and more. But who doesn't like good life? Who doesn't like good life? I mean, for real. Even if me, I like good life. Sometimes it's just that you cannot afford, but we like good life. Yeah. I mean, this is something. For me, I grew up in the village, okay? Taking shower or taking bath in the river. I can easily adapt that. But someone who never grew up in the village, you cannot expect them really to adapt and be like villagers. Sometimes we can be a little bit realistic with life. If I bring a Mzungu from US who grew up in Miami her whole life, and she comes to live with me in the village where I grew up, I will try to find balance. Okay, I won't tell her, let's go to the farm, dig sweet potatoes, cook sweet potatoes and porridge every day for lunch and dinner, ugali and beans every day. And if she doesn't, okay, let's go and cook with firewood. I mean, I will expect that if that is the measure of whatever. Let me know. let me not defend anybody. Let's go. Let's flow with the vibe.
So it's been a couple of years that I've been hunting for a hot shower.
That's what I was looking for. It's been a couple of years that she been hunting this hot water.
Living there in Kenya, neither. So it's been a couple of years that I've been hunting for a hot shower. I don't know if it's a curse or what, but I'm getting rid of it. I'm getting rid of it. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough, Rosia. That's what I thought. Sensor, come here. Touch your toes. No, why? Why is that? Why is that? What is that? Why is that? Come here. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's been a couple of years hunting this hot water. I haven't been getting enough. I'm not going back. Bro, she's not.
So, yes, I have all of these projects. Oh, another one in the last, I think it's going to be the last because it's the less important at this point. But this fridge is tremendously hot. Hot. No, I'm still thinking about the water.
It is what it is. Benja is saying all this BS about hot water. Rocio lived a simple life in the junkyard with hoses or on the wall painted by the mother. But most of the time she was in Mexico. Whatever. But one thing I will actually say is, Elvis, you might have grown in a very poor background or something, but it doesn't mean that you cannot improve your life. I mean, some of us really grew up very bad. I mean, in an environment that you don't want to go back. Does it mean that I don't deserve to live a good life? So, if I grew up in a village where I was showering in the river and all that, and eating sweet potato every day, does it mean if I eat today, I eat good and I have hot water shower is a bad thing? I don't think so. I only say that the only problem that I have with Roro is like looking down upon Africans because she thinks she's way better than them, forgetting that there's a part of her that is really lower than even these people. That is the only problem I have with Roro most of the time. But someone wanting to live a good life, someone wanting to have a best life, I don't really think that is a bad thing. It's not a bad idea. Who's craving for a bad life, by the way? I mean, all of you who are watching me. Whose dream is to live a bad life? Please let me know. Muzungu Pebbles will tell me, she deserved it, JT, but she made the decision to go to the swamp. And that was part of the plan, Pebbles. Don't you think so? Don't you really think that she knew what she was getting herself into, and this was part of the plan? Like she wanted to just go there, dig whatever she can dig, and bounce. Okay, I see a lot of people telling her, Rocio, go back. Ayo, go back, live in the villa. Oh, go see your husband. Who husband? She's single. Rocio is single. Very much single and singular. All right. So it's not okay to assume that, we think she need to go back and live there. Why? Why should she go there? Who told you that this was her dream? To go live in the villa with Senso. What makes you think so? It wasn't her plan. Actually, go watch her videos. She's been saying her ideal type of man, blonde hair, blue eye, French or I don't know, English man. Senso was never. She just saw an opportunity. So for her today to come and say whatever she's saying right now, I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised. I just see. Joe, you're saying, I think you think I'm not doing what? I'm crashing on Longno. Crashing on her? Oh, hell no, bro. Yeah, you need to know my type. You don't know my taste, don't you? Okay, I'm not even going to tell you. Not going to tell you. Yeah. It seems Rocio's family suffers a lot as we African are much better. Okay. Thank you for bringing that point. Now, I'm going to show you that point where she was really responding to that idea that people say that she came from a very poor place. And she's saying she's always have this idea of like giving her parents a good life. And she keep reminding them that it's not like that they're way bad, like their life was not really good, even though she's working to improve her parents' lives. But she have to remind you that it's not like they were living poorly, that bad. Where is that?
I'm working hard. Just want to keep working hard to, yes, I don't need maintenance or anything to cover it. But I guess that's it's going to be just to make it look nice, to give it more aesthetic, you know. This does not look nice at all. But yeah, everything is money here, so that's why I'm working hard.
Everything is money here. That's why I'm working hard. And I wanted to give my parents a good life. Actually, I called them to Africa and I gave them their dream tour. Rocio, you've been winning since day one. I've been always dreaming about giving my parents a good life. It doesn't stop there.
Keep working hard to, yes, I've always wanted to give my parents a better lifestyle.
Are you listening to that? She's always wanted to give her parents a better and a good life. There is someone who is trying to provoke me here. Why don't you chill? Your type is nyashful. Okay. Now, relax. Anyway, Rocio, what were you saying before I got distracted here with my friend?
I keep working hard to, yes, I've always wanted to give my parents a better lifestyle.
But now the question is, Rocio, you really wanted to give them a better lifestyle by going to Africa, meeting this guy called Senso, making money, a lot of money, and taking donatus and subscribers to just come and give your parents a good life. Is that what you're trying to tell us, Rocio? I really think this is one of the cruelest way to give your parents that good life, Rocio. Seriously. I mean, on a serious note, Rocio, come on. Everyone have a dream. But really, you always want to give them a good life. By going to MARWA, getting his subscribers and donatus, now coming back, and now using the same people to give your parents a good life. Will this be possible if you never met MARWA? This is a question I'm asking, a genuine, Rocio. I know you're watching. Yes, you wanted to give them a good life. Everyone wants to change their lives, their people's lives. Everyone, including me. But, Rocio, did you think that now to give your parents a good life is you meeting this guy, taking his subscribers and donatus, taking donations in form of building Villa 19 to come and give them a good life? Why could you not partner with MARWA and now build a life while you're together? Anyway, I'm not trying to advise you because what do I know? But I'm surprised that this has been your plan for so long, to give them a good life using MARWA donatus. It's now evident.
That they had, that they ever had. We never lived literally like super bad. Never. We never missed anything. We are very grateful as well. And sometimes I try to let them know that we have more that they can actually.
That right there was the point. That right there was the point I wanted to insist on. No. I guess I should start from here a little bit.
A better lifestyle that they had, that they ever had. We never lived literally like super bad. Never.
So I guess that is Rocio responding to MARWA subscribers and a lot of people who are telling Rocio, Rocio, you had nothing. You guys were living in a junkyard before you met MARWA. You guys had nothing. Your parents were living in a junkyard, and thanks to MARWA and his donatus, now that you guys are living good. And I could see from her facial expression, she was kind of pissed off, or maybe she was like emotional when she was telling subscribers, it's not like my parents, it's not like we really had a very bad life initially before meeting your guy. I mean, it's not like we really was in a very, very bad position. Come on, Rocio, tell them.
That I ever had. We never lived literally like super bad. Never missed anything.
I don't know how true is that. What do you guys think? Was Rocio trying to be... I don't know. Do you really think Rocio was responding to subscribers and MARWA donatus who would think that she had nothing before she met MARWA, and now she bagged a lot of money from him, and now she's abandoning him to give parents a good life? So she's telling you, it's not like we really had a bad life that much. And it's not like we lacked something. We never lacked some stuff. We never lacked anything. Just like now, I want to give them a good life. I want to change stuff. I don't know what you guys think. I'm just going to see your comments over here. What comes to your mind when you listen to Rocio saying something like that? What comes to your mind? Let me check your comments as I let Rocio repeat that for the last time. Repeat, Rocio.
I keep working hard to, yes. I've always wanted to give my parents a better lifestyle that they had, that they ever had. We never lived literally like super bad. We never missed anything. We are very grateful as well, and sometimes I try to let them know that we have more that they can actually see,
All right, Rocio. It's okay. One thing I always say is home is always the best, okay? East, west, home is best, right? And however much people will see and say that, you are living a better life in the villa, if it wasn't good for her, it's not good, okay? And as I always tell you, even those people who are living in the villages, in those mud houses in the villages, they enjoy their life. That's their lifestyle, okay? That is what they have, and they are grateful, they are good, they're contented. That's the thing. So yes, if we try to compare like Rocio's place and MARWA's place and say now who are living better, I really think joy and happiness is just within. Life is what you make it. So yes, Rocio, I feel you. But now you wanted to give them a good life. The question is, was this part of your plan? Go meet MARWA, get his subscribers and donatus, come give your parents a good life. Is that the plan? Was that the plan?
That we are very blessed. We have always been very blessed. And but I always wanted better and better and better and better and better. So
yeah. You always want better and better and better and better and better. Rocio has champagne test, but have ugali pocket. Just get a 9-5 job. Like you donatus live your dreams. Unfortunately, she can. Once you test that lifestyle, once you test a lifestyle of being funded by donatus, and once you know how to manipulate the environment according to Masterclass 2.0, and you can easily tap those dollars from subscribers' fans' pockets to come your way, you're not going back. You're not going back. Once you test that, you're not going back.
I know life has been hard for them, So I always wanted to do that for them.
Rosie, are you crying? Are you crying, Rosie? Please don't cry. I know life has been hard for my parents, but I always want to give them, to make it better for them. I feel you, Rosie. I do. Change their lives. It's not a bad thing.
So I'm better. So I know life has been hard for them. So I always wanted to do that for them. And I feel like since I'm doing it, a big dream is coming. It's coming to fruition. So I feel very good about it.
Wow. It sounds good, right? It really sounds good. She always wanted to give them a better life, and now she's happy that that dream is coming to fruition, is coming to reality. Rosie must have done something good or something big. What do you guys think? I really feel like Rosie is hiding a lot of things that she's been doing.
But also, I don't have to forget about myself and my projects. So I'm trying to have balance. I don't want to get crazy and literally spend all my money in my family, which I...
After seeing all the greed over there, perhaps she found a deeper appreciation for her family. It was eye-opener for her. In that perspective, I'd rather have nothing and be happy for me personally. I guess everyone else can do that. Even though I hear some pressures on the social media, people are like, "Yeah, you better cry in a mansion than laughing in such in a street in the slums." But I don't agree with that. I don't really agree with that. I always say you just be happy. If you're happy in the streets, if you're happy in the slums, why would you want to go and cry in the mansion? So as much as we compare and say, "Oh, the villa was good, was better than here," but hey, Masterclass 2.0 is working. So Rocio, you're going to focus on your projects, give your parents a better life, move into your own apartment, start your business. I'm hoping that those donatus won't give up on you that early, that much. They're going to hold you and support you until you make all those dreams come true before they abandon you. And I'm not really sure if they will abandon her, by the way, because now she has a leverage, like having baby Maisha over there. Anytime she flash him on camera and say that he's not feeling good, she's either going to get money from MARWA himself, because this is your son. He wants this and that. So you're not going to send the money, or you will. So he probably will send the money. And the donatus who are so much attached to that, they will be like, "Okay, what do you need?" The two of them is about money, taken from subscribers. Beautiful. You might be surprised that this has been calculated by both of them. I won't be surprised if MARWA understands that this is a game that they're playing, so that Rocio can bounce on her own, act or play victim and get donatus. Because if they were living together and she come with an idea and tell subscribers, "I need to build my own apartment in Argentina," people will be like, "Why do you need it? You're living in the villa already, right? So why would you need to build a house in Argentina?" So maybe they came up with a plan, say, "Go, start that on your own," so that subscribers can see that you're moving on with your own self, with your own life, and they can help you on your own. After that, now we come together and do. I don't know if that is true. I'm trying to imagine or think, but I don't think so. I think this is just moving on and doing away with all the shenanigans in the village. I think she's to run the streets in Mexico, to be honest. JT Rocio learned the best math class on one. Begging is slow motion. Rina, sup? Maybe the reason MARWA probably didn't want to marry her was because she was selfish with her money, but wouldn't help in the villa. She wanted big life in African, but was not willing to give anything. That could be a thing. That's why at this point I always say, now let me just watch and see, Because I may say, okay, why didn't Marwa want to marry this lady? She has a child for him, and they've been together for 3 years. Why are you not? Why are you not? Why are you not? But these people live together. They live together. They know each other. Maybe this guy saw that she's not for keeps. She for the streets. Maybe. Allegedly. Or maybe it was Rocio who didn't want her because maybe she looked at this guy. Oh, this guy's not even considered. He doesn't even look at me as a wife. He doesn't care. He doesn't do that. He's not compassionate. He's not doing that. So she was like, no, I'm not doing this. Or it was an agreement. Now let's come together and milk as much money we can milk from subscribers. And now when you collect enough, I collect enough, we can bounce. Everyone go their own separate ways. You know. Grace say Roro hit the jackpot when she walked into Mura life and left with a crock of gold. Possible. Quite possible. Mm-hmm. She wasn't living a better life in the village. Life is about God, love, and family. Stuff in this just that give us comfort. Okay. All right. And you're saying, one thing for sure, two things are certain. One thing for sure, two things for certain. This marriage will not work out. You can already see them back folks are done working hard in the Polish village then. Okay. I guess I'll check on the D scenario tomorrow when I wake up. I was here. You say now I have two couples that I'm handling. The Polish couple and the broken couple here. One in Argentina and one in the village. So when I come for D, I come for her. Personally, when I come for Roro and Senso, it's another thing. Looks like and I have to tackle this. Anyway, Mzungu is saying, remember what she told D about her mother. Didn't she tell D to stop spending on parents? I don't know. I've forgotten. I've forgotten. Remember, JT, when Rocio built the walk-in closet, she would not tell Marwa how much it cost. And again, it was Marwa's money she was using. Marwa's Donato's money. So all that, maybe she was just the designer. Do you really want to believe that it was Rocio's money that she spent to build that walk-in closet? And now, only to leave it like that? No. Maybe that was just a design that she just got. Her work was just to design that closet for Marwa to build. I don't really believe Rocio ever spent her penny in that village, in that villa, not even one. Her eyes was always on the prize, on the bigger picture. Come to the Argentina, build her own empire. And that's what she's doing. Hi, why don't you take a look back at the video Jonah wedding when what do you see on Rocio? Face Marwa act a fool. He was to be the next one to get married. I remember that. I even have that video on my saved files. All I can say is they fake a lot. You may not know what is genuine, what is not. Why do men father children with the women they don't want to marry? The child always suffer and end up very resentful of their parents not being together. It's business. It's business. So, Senso wanted a passport, and maybe Rocio didn't make it happen. Roro wanted subscribers and donors. She has it. So, whatever came between them is collateral damage. If you understand the military term, that's collateral damage. We can say it is misfortune. Oh, unfortunately, something happened over there. I remember when Rocio told D that kids should not have to take care of their parents because where she came from, they don't take care of their parents. They don't owe their parents anything. She was lying the entire time, guys. She was. And now you can see she's telling you that, her biggest plan was just to give the parents a better life, and she always want to give them that. It has been in her dreams. Don't be lied to, bro. Nobody doesn't want to give their people some good life. No. She's lying to you.
There's nothing wrong about it, but I need to have a balance with keep helping them until as much as I can. But I also remember that I have big projects, and remember that I also need my own house, and this is not my home.
I guess that is where the biggest point comes. All right, Rosie is telling you that as much as she's spending on the parents wanting to give them a better life, she has something in mind that she needs her own house. Hey, what happened to your house in the village? Come on, Rocio. We thought you had a house, a villa. We were wrong, right? I remember when people now were seeing Rocio in the villa, and they were like, "Yes, madam, you look good in that house." But now here comes Rocio telling you, as much as she's spending on these people, on the parents, she knows deep down that she has her own project. She needs her own house. Which I really think that Rocio has either built her house, or she's buying a property and renovating. Or already she has bought that and she's working on it, renovating it and making a place. Because most of the time I see her leaving that, saying that she's going to visit the sisters. But I think maybe that is the time she goes to check on the property. You'll be surprised. Actually, you will be surprised. You can bookmark this video. Whenever she revealed that bigger plan, where that house is, you'll be surprised that she bought that house long time ago, or she built that house long time ago. She just kept it for herself until when she feels it is safe to make a move. I don't really think that she could just be stupid enough or reckless enough or careless just to make a move like this without knowing that she has something to fall back to in case this doesn't work. So for her to announce that now is time for her to focus on Argentina and feel the beauty over there, she's been running for all those years, it's time for her to go back home and live there now for good, without an idea of leaving. She must have thought about all that.
So remember that I have big projects, and remember that I also need my own house, and this is not my home. This is not a studio that is for myself to live here forever. That's not the intention. And I dream big, and I dream expensive also. So
I dream good, I dream big, I dream expensive. God damn. It's like you saying, no way, JT. That was never her plan. After she got to know MARWA, she realized that she couldn't love him. I don't know why. I'm struggling to agree with you in that. I don't know. I really think she knew that she doesn't like this person. If you remember in this one of the MARWA's video, that every time he will go to the street and meet this lady, he'll be like, "Do you know who I am? Look how many views I'm making." That was that was MARWA's biggest reason or flex. Any lady will show, you can see I have more than 500,000 subscribers. I make millions of views per month. And you can imagine how much I'm earning. That is the moment he will go to interview and tell people that he's earning like a Kenyan president. He can only compete with a Kenyan president. So that was something that maybe he will use to raise these ladies. And maybe, if you understand that, raise, like to tease them and tell them, I'm good, I'm well, I'm loaded. All right? So you don't tell me that she just blindly walked into this relationship in hopes that it will get better, it will be fine. on the long run. She knew exactly that this guy has a good audience. He's doing that. How did you build your villa? Like this or this and that. Okay, if I go there, and she told you she always had a dream of being a traveler and all that. And when she met MARWA, she knew that dream is not going to be a dream no more. It's going to be actual and factual. So she hopped into it, and now she is a traveler. And now she knew that she doesn't want to live there. If she did, okay, if here's my assumption, or here's my point of argument. If actually she wanted this thing to work really bad, immediately she came to the village, you could see her trying. You could see her trying, trying to interact with people, trying to learn the culture, trying to do this, and trying to be there and live there. But since day one, she landed there. She was this Muzungu. Oh, this thing about Africa, no. Oh, what is this? Hell no. And this one, no. This life, no. All about that. Sit there for 2 weeks, talk about going for a vacation. A month, the next month, I'm going to Mexico. Oh, no, I'm going to London. A month, another month, I'm going somewhere else. A month, another one, let's go for a vacation. She was never into that. So I don't know if she really wanted to or she didn't, but I don't know.
I plan to have multiple houses and things like that, and
MARWA, you need to listen to this, brother. Not just one. Not just one. She's dreaming big. Okay, she's dreaming very big. Her plan is to have multiple houses, not just one, brother.
A studio that is for myself to live here forever. That's not the intention. And I dream big, and I dream expensive also. So I plan to have multiple houses and things like that, and
Yeah, so I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. Is MARWA still calling her my wife? Surprisingly, yes. He's still the Lulu. Okay, Rosie. Good luck with that. Dick. Okay. What are you saying? MARWA and his mom told her, men from our culture don't hold hands. MARWA was loving. Ro got tired. MARWA wasn't loving. That's a silly excuse. Holding hands. The only thing that it's not actually is a taboo. It's not a taboo in our culture. It's not like you cannot do it. It's just that most people feel embarrassed or shy or something because it's not common. But it doesn't mean that people who are in love, or you and your husband, you can walk holding hands. No, they do. They actually do. And we are living, this is 2026. He was talking those crap in 2025. He was saying as if we are living in the 90s or 80s. No, that was just a silly excuse. Right now, people are so freely living whatever they are in the villages or here and there. The only thing that maybe you cannot do that much is maybe too much affection, like kissing that deep or whatever. Those things you can see. The Dimongo and the Polish guy that are doing now every time on the camera. Like it's like now the channel is turning into an adult channel. like now that is the only thing that Dimongo can do in her videos. This is something that you can say maybe in the village it's not that common, this one. But like you cannot do this publicly that much. Not like you cannot do, but you don't feel free to do it because it's not common. People might look at you and stare at you. But it doesn't mean people cannot do that. However, that I just brought this. Why is this guy looking like this? For people who missed my today's reaction, I asked you guys, what was going on in his mind when he was doing this? Because his eyes were open, his lips were closed. Yeah, his lips were closed. And all that time, after this, he felt so uncomfortable. Anyway, this is not Dimongo's reaction. I'll be hitting her tomorrow. So, yeah, excessive PDA is what you can do in the village. All right? But it doesn't mean you cannot show affection. You can. That kiss. Rasia said that she was lonely and felt no love. Maro wine and dine her. Then he stopped once he got her. Then things went downhill from here, fellas, up the wag to maintain your relationship. You know, one thing you have to understand is most of the time, this hot affection and whatever, it dies with time. That's common, okay? But I think Maro is trying to be all over the place. He's the one to control people, see people in the farm, in the gay, whatever. He's all over the place. So it's possible that he lacked time with Rocio. And now Rocio being like, if I assume that she was a lover girl, she wanted to be with Marwa 24/7, you know, feeling him over there every time. He wasn't there. So it's possible for her to start feeling unloved or maybe not appreciated, like he doesn't create time for her. He comes in the house. You see, I'll say that that kind of lifestyle can be so cool with a village wife or maybe a indigenous village person, but whatever it is, who knows? All right. What have I forgotten? There's a part I want to... Again, Masterclass 101. Where's that part? Masterclass 101. Was Maro begging about the laptop, by the way? Was Maro begging about somebody from the US to give him a laptop? Hey, Rocio, really? Now I agree that you was in the village learning this masterclass. Because today comes Rocio. She didn't actually say that I need someone to replace the laptop, but she said something to do with the laptop. And I was like, okay, you know, but once two people stay together, they kind of start looking alike and behaving the same way. It's like you start behaving like your partner. So the masterclass is working, Rocio. Bag as much you can.
One demands
No. I mean it.
a lot of money. Just I need to find a small desk. Okay, another priority that I have. This laptop is quite new. It has 1 year. It's a very good laptop. But she is telling me that she's full.
Hey, Maro's laptop just broke down the other day. He needs someone from US to replace that laptop for him. And Rocio is telling you her laptop, and she's calling her she. The laptop she's telling Rocio that she's full. And can somebody please? Donatus, how many times do I have to call you? Come here, Donatus. Donatus. So let's see who these Donatus are going to help. Will they help fix Maro's laptop or they will help Rocio's laptop? Anyway, I love this.
And I have no idea. Like, I've been deleting everything. And everything that has is like these programs that comes with the laptop when you buy it and already has lots of programs installed by default. That's all I have, and it keeps telling me that it's super full. So I'm looking for a technician to help me with that, and also to install an inter disk, you know.
Whatever. Okay, Donatus, you have to do whatever you have to do. Okay. I love these streets though. What's up, Linda? She played a role like she loved him, but in private, she hated his touch. It's possible. Mura is just chasing. Mura is just chasing. Once he gets the cut, he loses interest. It's not about love. It's about chasing the kitty. That is why he was so mad at the Indian girl who could not give it to him. I get it. That guy was so mad. That guy was so mad that was it Paulina? No, the idea of Ivan. The idea of Ivan making it hard for Sensor to hit. So he was like, no, Ivan. You will forever be my biggest enemy, my greatest and biggest enemy, because I paid for Paulina thousands of dollars for her to come here. And you are telling me I cannot? Hell no. I remember there's another one. Who was that? Was it Priya? Priya told Maro, no, bro, we can only be travel buddies. No, I'm looking at you, all right? And I'm looking at you, you look like a snack, and I'm a lion, I just want to bite. I'm like, I just want to bite. And she told him, hey, look, no, that ain't going to happen. Me, I look at you as a travel buddy. And they were walking the street and saying, you can imagine, guys, she's telling me that we ain't going nowhere with her, so I can only be a travel buddy. If that is not supposed to upset me, what do you think? So he told that lady, you can go to hell. You can go to hell. Oh, like, okay. Says that was cruel though. That's cruel. But it is what it is. You shouldn't forget. If you've been here long enough, you've been seeing those receipts we playing in those interviews that Sensor was saying all he need is these girls to give him international babies, to have passports and all those kind of things. So when you talk about love and Sensor in one sentence, I don't know what you're thinking. Okay? True love and Sensor in one sentence? Hell no. Priya told Sensor, bro, look, no. Me and you, we can't. We can only be travel buddies. Sensor was so mad. Go watch those videos. If you want me to bring the receipt, I can. But because time has really, really gone, and I feel like I should go eat. It's 10:45 p.m. my time here, so it's time for me to bounce. I didn't want to go and check. I didn't want to go and check what MARWA was saying in his videos because I know there was nothing important there. When I saw Rosio's video, I was like, oh, this is it. This is it, Rosio. No going back. Focus here, build your own house. That's what I'm talking about. So I just want to say thank you so much, guys, for your love and support. Yeah, it's painful for a lady that you like to put you in a friend zone. Priya did Maro dirty, and I guess he's been ever heartbroken. He doesn't believe in love. So give me that card. I hit and I bounce. You don't want to do that. So you, Rosio, if you want to give me that card and you are looking for true love, joke on you. Thank you so much, guys, for the love and support. I'll see you in the next video. Like the video before you bounce. Subscribe. See you later. Tomorrow. Not today. All right. Right. Bye-bye.